Hello, and welcome to another thrilling episode of Prog Review. And today we're doing Phil Manzanera's 801 album, Listen Now. I thought this would be a good follow-on from Split Enz, because Tim Finn and Eddie Rayner appear on this. They also appear on Kscope. I was debating Kscope, Listen Now, but seeing as I haven't done this one, I had done this one a long time ago, but the files were lost, so we're going to do it again. That one wasn't a very good review because it was a live review, it was very snappy, whereas here I am, I've let the album percolate around my brain and I'm going to vomit words at you. Much confusion. Is this Phil Manzanera's second solo album, or is it 801's only studio album? There is much debate. This was an import. Look, this was an import back in the day. I was going to show you the vinyl, but to be honest, I thought the CD's more interesting because you don't see many of these. Look at that. It's an EG CD, and yeah, this was originally released. Oh, look at that! It actually focuses beautifully. Look at that. Remember, folks, the new camera. Need your money. Donate. Or join. Or patron. I don't know. Originally, this was first released back in the 23rd of September, 1977. It was recorded December. I'll put my teeth back in. It was originally recorded December 1975 to July 1977, so it had a long gestation period for an album of the 70s. And like I say, released 23rd of September 1977. Yeah, I mean it's odd because 801 is a the greatest live album ever recorded. I think we can all agree on that. We can agree. Do you want to agree? Yeah, we can agree. This was according to the Wikipedia page, because I don't know anything, so I just get it off the Wikipedia page. They were trying to capitalise on 801, and that's why it's got this little 801 thing on it, when really it's Phil Manzanera's second solo album. So I've never really thought of it as an 801 album. I've always thought of it as a Manzanera solo album. You know? Huh? It has an interesting amount of people working on it. For not only do we have, I'm going to read the list. Not only do we have Eno, that's when he was known as just as Eno. He weren't known as Brian then. He was just Eno. You've got Eno helping with the treatments. Bill McCormack, Ian McCormack, Tim Finn, Kevin Godley, Lowell Cream, Bill Livesey, Mel Collins, Eddie Jobson, Eddie the Wanker Jobson. Eddie Rayner, Francis Monkman, Rhett Davis, Simon Phillips, Dave Mattox. So there are a lot of people on it. Like I say, you've got a couple of people from Split Enz in there. You've got a couple of people from 10cc, people from 801, people from Roxy Music. So yeah, there's lots of people on this, and yeah, I mean I don't know. I mean, because again, these the two. I always think of these again because when I got them, I bought. Trying to think back to the 80s, no 90s. It would have been early 90s. Trying to think back to when I bought these, and I think I would have bought these two CDs together. So I tend to think of this and Kscope together. Kill me, kill me. So I have a bit of trouble separating them. And although and the reason I like Kscope, but I won't talk about Kscope because we can do that in a review. But yeah, it's good. It's a good record. It's not it's not as good as Diamond Head. It's not as good as Diamond because there's no John Wetton on it. You've got to wait for him on Kscope. But yeah, it kind of has that kind of uncool, unhip pop sensibility, and there's a lot of that on Kscope as well. Opens up with Listen Now, which is a bit of a again it's nearly 8 minutes long, and it plods on a bit. It goes on, it labours its point, but again it's like a totalitarian future, 1984, that kind of thing. and it kind of reflects the album sleeve. You know, it is the title track. Listen now. So, it would do, wouldn't it, Darren? It would do. Yeah, idiot. It's all right, but like I say, I think it plods on a bit. Flight 19, on the other hand, it's kind of like an old. It's like a 50s, like kind of a 50s doo-wop type song, but kind of upgraded. Flight 19, isn't that that's a reference to the Bermuda Triangle, isn't it, or something like that? Someone disappeared on Flight 19. And I kind of like it. It's a bit daft, you know. It's a bit, you know, bit cheesy, but there's a really good riff on it. So I like the guitar riff on it. That's the main bit. Island again is an instrumental, really good, but not quite as good as Diamond Head, obviously. But it's of the same fibre, same ilk. Law and Order, not so keen on. Ke is an oddity. City of Light is the kind of I think it's a companion piece to listen now. They feel very, very similar. They feel like they belong together. I like it, but again, once you go to that 7-minute mark, you've got to have the hooks to draw people. And I find it just goes on just a little bit too long. Needs to cut out a verse and a chorus, I think. Initial Speed is it's the one which has the fast. Again, I think it's the fast. It's getting instrumental. It's a good one. I like that one. It's in there. The harmony guitars, double track guitars or something. But I liked it. Thought it was good fun. Postcard Love, just not good. And it ends with That Falling Feeling, which is not bad. It's a good ending to the record. I think it's a good farewell. And yeah, I mean, it is again, I find it a bit of an oddity because again, it's not. I don't see it as an 801 album. 801 are far too cool, you know. If it had been an 801 album, a true 801, they'd have done studio versions of, you know, of the tracks that they covered on there, like Tomorrow Never Knows and Third Uncle and stuff like that. But that never happened, so it's not. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's not bad. It's not a bad fit. Again, Phil Manzanera's solo crew kind of starts off so well, and then it just kind of, you know, there's a lot of familiarity with what he does. He gets into, I think he gets into ruts, and again he uses certain people, and I think the music suffers for it. Like he uses Simon Phillips a lot, and I find his drumming just a little bit, you know. Don't get me wrong, Simon Phillips is a good drummer, but functional. So I'm always a little bit. A lot of guests on there though. So is it worth having a listen to? Yeah, I mean it's an interesting follow up to Diamond Head. I don't know if it's successful. It's not as fun in terms of experimental, you know, because you know Diamond Head had that mainstream Quiet Sun experimental streak running through it. It hasn't got that. It kind of hints at that on Ke and Initial Speed, but you know that when Phil Manzanera goes off on Impossible Guitars, you get that kind of I like experimental Manzanera. This is a bit more trad, a bit more traditional, a bit more poppy. So you've got to like that kind of thing. But the pedigree, the amount of, you know, the people that are on this, surely that is worthy of your attention just for the people. And again, I see it as this and K-Scope as being like A sides and B sides. You know, it's the same album, even though they're not. It's just because I bought them at the same time. But we'll do K-Scope another time, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. In terms of rating, I'm going to give this. See, I've got a lot of good feels for it. You see, you know, I feel I've got a lot of good feels for it, but it hasn't got Walking Through Heaven's Door. That's K-Scope. That song just rocks, you know. But it has got Flight 19. That run at the end. When you hear it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm going to give this 3. Cities of Light out of 5. That's 3 Cities of Light out of 5. I wanted to give it more, but I thought, you know, I don't know. Then I'd have to give K-Scope more. And that's more of a 3. So I'm kind of, they're together, they're linked. I know I'm reviewing this all wrong, I know. Anyway, thanks for watching. I've been talking about Phil Manzanere's 801. Phil Manzanera, it's his solo album. Don't listen to Wikipedia. They know nothing. Listen now. And it's got a host of guests on it. A host of guests. I like that. I like that logo. That kind of, you know, 1920s Art Deco-y kind of futurist logo. I like that. Thank you for watching. We'll do this again soon. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you should know what that is, and that is Prog on.